lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it. 70, Timber Wolf.
Throwing to start this game. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Will Rowe from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41.
Cougar 19. Next. 70 Lions. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, and it's got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. DC.
Goff taking right to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hold on. Check. What's that?
1st down throw from Goff. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play, and the Lions first down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Again, it's Gibbs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We're good. We're good. Hey, 5.
Goff on 3rd. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Okay, break.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Pistol now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Tag. Gravity Lions.
Third and long for him here. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This is taken at the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Two for one.
Goff working from the pistol. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
We go tonight. 180. Maverick. Now you won. What's that?
Goff back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff now on 3rd down. Downfield, and Slaw has it. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions break the tie here in the first.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes the knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal, come 19, come 19.
Back to the air following that pick six. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Cougar 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Walker running right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Waste of time.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 3rd and 8.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Street, street. Take go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Right 20.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
180.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
180. Hold on. Check. Hard ball. Shell. What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. It's everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go time. Right play. What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Right. Shoot. 4 down.
Goff to the air now. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Shell!
Looking to throw, Goff. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3. Brings up second and goal.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Come on! Go! There we go!
Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
On third and goal, Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 14. Evan McPherson set to kick
Here's
off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a
The Seahawks
touchback.
take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go!
Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with third and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Viking 18! Go!
Pass play on first and 10. Completes it to Horton. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Sign quarterback run here. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
A quick
Seattle.
chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. And he put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete left side, it's just long. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Cut! By 20! Hey, lift! We're good, we're good. What's up?
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
80! What's up?
Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions make it a 3-possession game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Double pistol, give here to Walker. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action here with Goff. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Now Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Motioning one of the tight ends. A give, left side for Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing is gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McPherson's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. Cut out left. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 5 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Out.
Walker now from the gun. No one's around him. He's got space. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Seahawks 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. We're good. We're good.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 35. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Torrey Horton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw here. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 42. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Like 20.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the shotgun, gone. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Hey, 20.
Goff back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, come on. 20.
Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
17. Here we go. 180. Hey, kill. 2 for 1.
Goff setting to throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 42. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Walker running to the right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. Breaks the tackle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's good.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60. 70 Lions.
Now an inside give to Walker. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the
Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now, Milrow. Brings it in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Milrow's going to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 49.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.